So I greet you, Biafrans, wherever you're watching this video from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending your time zone or anytime you're coming across this channel. Please like this video, share this video, comment your mind, and also subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification button in case if this is your first time coming across this channel. Subscribe and turn on your notification button so that you know when we post any interesting video in this channel. So there is what I was scrolling on my phone this evening, and then I saw one comment of one stupid person like that. So as you can see my screen now, we will read it out. Truly, if you're always following me in this channel, you know that there is so many people that claims that if not the Biafra that Mazi Nnamdi cannot bring, that they are not part of that Biafra. They claim that the only Biafra they want is only Biafra that Mazi Nnamdi cannot bring. Still, there is some of those who claim that if not the Biafra that Simon Ekpa bring, although I don't think there is those that is following Simon Ekpa that is thinking that way. You understand? Because Simon Ekpa stand behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa never do anything on his own power without regarding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Apart from those that Simon Ekpa exposed, because there is those Simon Ekpa exposed their criminality in this struggle. That is those who is against Simon Ekpa. So let's read what this foolish person wrote here. Here the person said, see the write-up of the stupid person. He said he's referring to Simon Ekpa. He said he looked weak, tired, feeble, frail, and powerless. This is not the face of anger. This is vulnerability and hopelessness. He looked abandoned, and he seemed to be aware it is completely over. When I said I see him in handcuff, it came as a message of love. I warned him to stop, to avoid ending in handcuff, but he refused. He took, according to what he wrote here. Whether he or she, I don't know, and I don't even want to know. Okay, this is the type of human being we are fighting freedom with. I don't just want to read what somebody wrote at the background of this particular tweet. The person said, please, Biafrans, can somebody ask the idiot if he thought that freedom fighting is all about standing behind the pillar to write nonsense on social media? You see this particular if you look the comment of that guy now, you know that the comment is a little bit long, but I just read out that place because it somehow related to what I am about to tell you people here now. Okay, this guy that wrote this thing now, I want to ask, what exactly is the color of his problem? Okay, by men looking at the first appearance of Mazi Simon Ekpa in court yesterday, being 30th of May in Finland. Well, they never convicted him for any reason, and the prosecutor is demanding for 6 years imprisonment. Okay, 6 years imprisonment. Not that 6 years imprisonment. That 6 years imprisonment. Then because as far as I know how offensive terrorism act is, sometimes is to delete the person, sometimes is life imprisonment, sometimes they will jail you before they will leave you. You will be just almost useless in life. But here the prosecutor is demanding for 6 years imprisonment. Is demanding for 6 years imprisonment. You think I'm now? That is to say, even I read when the prosecutor said that he has many evidence concerning Simon Ekpa's cyber incitement or whatever. But the problem is that he is not in Africa to get more evidence to back up those that where the thing is being committed is in Africa, and that place. In fact, what that man, the prosecutor, said there is that, according to him, what he's saying there is that even the evidence he has there is not up to convict Simon Ekpa. Because Simon Ekpa has his own evidence. And when they ask Simon Ekpa, is he guilty on what they are charging him for? He said no. Is he guilty for the Terrorism Act? He said no. He pleaded no guilty. You understand? Because Simon Ekpa has his own evidence too. The truth about what I am seeing concerning the trial of Simon Ekpa is that these guys don't have any evidence to nail this man. And this useless guy, I don't want to mention his name here on my channel. This particular useless person here that is commenting rubbish, he forgot to know that this is one of those, mind you, this guy is one of those guys that was being exposed by Simon Ekpa for selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is one of those guys that is being exposed. That is why the guy is very, very angry, trying a kind of mind you, all those that is celebrating trial of Simon Ekpa today are those that is being exposed by Mazi Simon Ekpa during the time of his broadcast. And mind you, the only things you take to know a real freedom fighter is 3 things. And those 3 things is what? Grave. Grave. That is prison. And what again? Name it now. Being in the grave, prison, or exile. That is the 3 things. It is, see, let me tell you, when I hear them said that they should jail Simon Ekpa 6 years, I know that is when I noticed that this is a cam case. Because our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is not being jailed has spent more than 6 years in the detention without being convicted. You understand? So if you are trying to let me know that Simon Ekpa will be in prison for 6 years, my brother, that is to say, Simon Ekpa still have no case to answer. I come across one video of one criminal in South Africa. They call Ikengurago, saying that he don't want them to buy the man, to buy Simon Ekpa, that he wants them to give him life imprisonment. When they have seen that what they are planning against this man, Simon Ekpa, is not working, they started talking rubbish. Let me tell you, what they take to know a real freedom fighter is 1, prison, 2, grave, and 3, exile. And I can't just be here to describe why Simon Ekpa is looking this way. But by me looking at Simon Ekpa, you will know that Simon Ekpa has eye problem. You understand? And because Simon Ekpa was in saw this while he couldn't maintain himself the way he normally maintain himself. So that is where you see a gray hair coming out on his head. So let's not just minding these fools. I want us to watch this video of this man talking about this Ojus Okalo. He's talking about Ojus Okalo. Honestly, Ojus Okalo. Well, let me know. Just talk. Let us just hear this man. I don't just want to talk anything about Ojus Okalo, but here mabu nkonye metre. Ya dore ya ono na kwanye Tinubu 2027. Let's hear the man anyway. Let's hear him.
Ndị Igbo bụ Igbo na-ege ntị abịa nka ntị abịa ekenekwa m unu. Asị nka njukene ọgụ a na-ada n'Abia steeti ahịa na-ada. Ọ maka na Alex Oti bido mebe ọfụma.
They don't want any good thing to happen to Abia.
Ịpụta na-akọwa ife ịlọ na nke na-alụrọ.
Amo.
Ọjị nwanne ga na-akọwa nke ọ na-alụrụ. Ebe ka tii ọjị nọ. Tii ọjị ọdala ogbi.
Ọ dị egwu.
Akwadi mmanya ka a na-anụlụ ọgụ niile.
At the time they turn against
Igbo kwulokwu si na maka mmiri ama ọgazi. Akiki ya ga-adị ya n'arụ. Ndị Igbere ebe ọjị ụzọ Kanu si wepụta.
I don't know.
Mmadụ ọ nọrọzi ya.
I wonder.
Mmadụ ọ nọrọzi n'Igbere. Ọjị ụzọ Kanu keke isi wee na-agwa ndị Igbo anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo na-ekiri ife onyonyo. N'aka gị dị n'ife na-eme anyị. Why ji agwa anyị na aka gị dị n'ife na-eme ndị Igbo, especially Abia steeti, Imo steeti, Anambra.
Ọ dị egwu.
Inwe that connection. Oge Buhari na-achị inwe connection. Oge Babangida na-achị inwe connection. Ọ gịnị mebe anyị ji dị etu ọ dị? Ọjị ụzọ Kanu ebe inwe this connection. Ọ gịnị mee Nnamdi Kanu ji Kanu lebe ọ nọ?
Let him take care of Abia state, not to talk of other states.
Na-ekwu nke ikwu ị na-ekwu ọzọ. Ekwekwana ka I question all your certificate etis wee jee school. Maka ọ ga-ajọgbu onwe ya.
Oh, his DNA ka you question.
Gị na nwanne gị kezi unu na-fight Alex Oti. Kedu ife o mere unu?
Nigeria certificate o nwere isi.
Ọjị ụzọ Kanu unu chi that state, Abia state for 24 years.
Only Alex Oti can make that state to be.
Unu na-akọrọ ya akụkọ Papa Johnny na ndị ya. Ọ ife anyị bụ inu.
Before now we know
Bịa na America today nọ na graduation period.
As one of the dirtiest states.
150,000 graduates in America.
Immediately Oti come.
Nigeria have 120.
He cleaned that
Can
state.
you imagine? And all these our children, none of them can come back to that country.
Instead of them to clap to the man,
Odinma,
they're against
your
the man.
own family, all your family is not here, but they don't want the best of education. But I thank God no more because I work at not to logo.
Sure.
All you can in ego come again. Would you be as on social media and then as a doctor?
I swear.
Okay, this Bazu, Akwanya na ino na Houston, Texas. Israel, you wanna ba Nigeria. I'm gonna come and tell you what go.
Ọ dị egwu.
Okay, no more you was in an Igbo Amandima. What you can MMF back in J call. Can you can fuck if Nandi Kanu? Nandi Kanu Abia. Abu no brogo di onya bi obro nwa afibu. And you John Ogisini get make arap Nandi Kanu. You na soludo.
One day monkey will go market, no go come back.
Omandelu nam. Oju so kan kife na aso. Kedu fin na chona senate ina ke nwetero. Kedu fin na chona government ina ke nwetero as a governor. In life. At a very tender age, 23 years, can make a governor. If you are there, make it cannot put on social media. People are all over team, children of millionaires. Or when can you of them if you not corn? Ochizo kanika na gari. Poputa gidi ofu nwa gị ka ịma nwa gị bala ulu.
I swear.
Ifu na mụ bụ ụmụ anyị nwa bụ ndị ogbenye. Una na suppress ụmụ anyị.
They always
ụmụ anyị ma akwụkwọ karịa ụmụ.
get useless children.
Ọma ndị unu na mma.
They always get
ndị Igbo na
useless
anọzikwu ya.
children.
Ifu ọ na-agba jikwa na chiazụ as a senator. Now, Ochizo ka na Igbo a senator. Eke ego dam, electricity. Onwere nke enyere anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo. Adị kwuru okwu. If you know who campaign, Tinubu win the election.
I wonder.
And I put 2020. Tinubu won't go to win the election.
I wonder, Papa. Tinubu
win the election.
You will live long, Papa.
14 million others look a month. They can go for more. Only as well. Then one again. Okay, see, but next quarter. Can't want me to laugh for. If I like the moon, if I me bukuno, you guys don't have shape. Umuno na fukuno. Hey, ndi botete no la. Aya kala ka de lungulo. Anya mangu miliku ri go river night of numerico tageria. This is time for all to stand up. Oge lugo. Ndi royal fathers Simon egochi lu na egochi. Omena ni anya change go. In the royal father no apparel government, you people cannot say anything. But I want the youth, I can hear. Also, no more sorry. Kangwazi Uno, the very dark man of my cousin. Then I'm alone.
Jesus. Okay, Kukwe Nozo. The very dark man. Okay, Kukwe Nozo. So, my people, I just to clear that because I nwere ezigbote nsogbu Igbo nwere ezigbote nsogbu. This criminal line buzo we go ihe gbasatara ebe a. If that man can get sense, he will know that whether man or woman, I don't care, and I don't even want to know. He will know that freedom is not a childish play. Freedom is not what somebody will just look and call you, hey, come collect your freedom. You are disturbing us here. You understand? It is not something that anybody can call you and say, come and collect. So that is freedom for you. Those that is adopting Simon Ekpa supposed to know when even some of all these criminals that Simon Ekpa exposed, some of them are still believing that Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria, even though Nigeria government is looking for a way to make sure that they brought this man down to Nigeria. When they notice that they cannot do that, they are looking for it in other way around, trying to let Finland at least 6 years to nail Simon Ekpa. But it cannot work. It can't work. Trying to prison Simon Ekpa for 6 years. Simon Ekpa, as far as I know, is with one of the best lawyers in Finland. Yes, and Simon Ekpa pleaded not guilty for terrorism. In fact, let's see, everything is going to end in praise. I tell you that I don't trust Nigeria judiciary because they see truth and turn it upside down. Simple English, they will turn it upside down till they will rubbish that English to the extent that English will go away from the meaning, the normal meaning of it, to another meaning. So I don't just want to mind how some people behave, but Abacha also I go mind mbochinta and chono welenchi eyotago maka emegidi ha enwete Biafra definitely ege nweriri ndị ga exile ka Maazị Simon Ekpa na some people shiwela kita ege nweriri ndị ga no in etu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na some Biafrans shiwe nọrọ in taa ege nweriri ndị ga nwụ ndị ga akwụ ụdọ na keshiwe gbagbuo some Biafrans emere ncheta ha yesterday being 30th of May. So That one is sure. I don't mind. I know that. The only question I always asking some of you is, what do you want history to remember you for? What exactly did you want history to remember you for? Are you one of those agakudo? Are you one of those gala exile immediately? I'm with total freedom. Are you one of those Gano in prison immediately? I'm with total freedom. Please like, comment, share the video. If this is your first time, subscribe and turn on your notification button in case of any interesting video like the video you just watched now. Then you'll be notified. Thank you and God bless you.